going to create a 1-point perspective assignment that's going to last around 2 weeks. So it's project-based. They're learning a bunch of different things. And the reason why I want to kind of go through this, that has the detail, what's needed to be submitted, has the checklist for themselves so that they understand that they need to submit the 5 boxes with 2 overlapping boxes, and then they need to create these boxes using Adobe Illustrator and add shading to the boxes. So they're going to trace them in Illustrator after they draw with a ruler. Then they're going to go on to assignment number 2, which is to use this perspective technique to create a scene. So I have a few samples here. So here's the box shaded. Then it has the sketch of a scene, and then they finish it. They finish the scene in Illustrator. So I want to show them examples of how detailed they can get. And I usually go over things on what I'd like to see and what I would not like to see. A couple of vocabulary words added to the assignment, and I create a step-by-step here that shows them exactly what they need to do. So here's my perspective assignment, review with instructions, and it has a few videos in here showing and going over the assignment again. So I kind of show what's needed. I have my Prezi here, and I also have the assignment written out. Now, going back to GPT, I created a GPT in which I can create my weekly lesson planner. In this GPT, I wrote up exactly what I needed the GPT to do. I also gave a little background to the GPT. I have written code that's also in my knowledge base in the GPT, and I have my rubric, which is in this Excel spreadsheet. I uploaded my task grid. So now I just wanted to go over that just a little bit so I could show you how it works. Okay, so I'm going to attach my assignment here. Attach the assignment, and then I'm just going to put we have to fill out these Google Sheets every week where we need to submit for our weekly planner. So I usually just go in and make a copy. This looks like a blank one. Okay, so then I would just file and make a copy of this one and call it 11. I'll go back into the GPT. It should be finished. Okay. After I look over it, I make sure that everything looks okay. You can see that it pulled the task. Each day should be a different lesson there. And I'm just going to make this convert. Now I have this in my coding that I was talking about very quickly in my my GPT when I showed that part of it. So I'm going to just tell it to create apps script. So now it's writing me the code that I need for the script that I need to fill out all the fields in my sheet here. So all the task grid's my tasks are gonna go in here, activity will go in here, so it'll go into the correct boxes. Once it's finished, copy the code. I'm going to go into the extensions, app script. I will paste my code into the app script, and I will save it, and run that app script. Now when I go back in, everything is filled out. So that finishes my weekly planner. And it pretty much saves me a lot of time after I set it up. It took me a while to set it up, but it does save me a whole lot of time. So that and then I can just go in and submit this into my. And there goes my weekly for the week